Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.
We're back here dancing. I'm like, tag along with Amy and Jamie.
Meet the authors.
We don't need to re-sing it.
No, I guess you guys.
It's pretty awful.
If you guys were here, you heard the song. If you're not here, we'll sing it for you in 10 minutes.
Hi, Jenny, and thank you for the follow. Awesome. We have
it's pretty cool. Al, thank you for the follow thing. Actually has bees on it. And where do you find bees? In a farm, out in nature. Ooh. And so that's pretty cool because that's a person that we're going to be chatting with today.
And we're going to chat with a woman who loves nature as
opposed
to the woman we saw yesterday. We were out pokey hunting yesterday, and there was a lady out there, and she was just aggressively chopping up these trees that had already fallen. And Jamie just goes, that woman hates nature.
See, what had happened was there's this lady, and she'd cut the branches off the tree that were hanging overhead. And the branches were now on the ground, and she walked over to them. And because the branches were kind of thick, so she was using all her effort to cut the branches. But all we saw was this poor branch dismembered from the tree, just lying there in its last breathing moments. This lady, I'm like, boy, that lady hates nature.
He goes, boy, that lady hates nature. Look at her. We're all like,
that comment with her body language just matched.
It was just so funny. We all fell out. Anyway, we have an incredible.
We have someone that's the opposite. Someone that loves nature.
And I love nature too. Her name is Jane Lee Rankin, and she's a farmer. And she's the founder of Apple Hill Farm, and it's in North Carolina. So it's an award-winning first-generation farm in the Appalachian Mountains of North Carolina. Jane is an advocate for farmers through her leadership and involvement in the North Carolina Agritourism Networking Association. Cannot wait to hear more about that.
The North Carolina Agritourism.
You can't even say
it. No, it's called the North Carolina Anna, or the Canna. NCANA, NCANA, the NCANA. Oh, yeah, I've got big involvement in the NCANA myself.
No, you don't.
No, okay, I don't.
Anyway, North Carolina Agritourism Networking Association. She frequently speaks about farm tourism and the benefits of diversifying farm portfolios at conferences locally and nationally. And in 2021, she won the runner-up from the North Carolina Small Farmer of the Year. And this is her memoir. It's called Farm Family, a Solo Mom's Memoir of Finding Home, Happiness, and Alpacas was released in January. And Jenny already has a joke. We'll tell her joke in a moment. Or a question. We'll address that in a minute. But right now, let's get Jane on and give a very warm Amazon welcome to her.
Woo!
Hi, Jane.
I am so excited to be here.
We're excited you're here too. So Jenny wants to know, what did the DNA say to the other DNA?
What did the DNA say to the other DNA?
I don't know.
So people try to stump Jamie with jokes. So we'll see if he gets stumped on this one. And riddles.
Double helix? I don't know.
I don't know.
It said GACATA? Gattaca? GCTA? Tagulator? Tagulaka? I don't know.
What, Jenny? Do tell. What? Anyway, Jane, it's...
I'm stumped too. Jamie, don't feel bad. I'm stumped too.
What's that?
I said I'm stumped too. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that one.
The answer is, do these jeans make me look fat?
Jeans, GENES. We all went too sciencey.
We went too.
Yes, we did. We did.
Awesome, Jane. Well, I'm excited to talk to you. Wow, it sounds like farming is no joke. It is really difficult. It is really hard. So I'm interested in what got you to.
Have you always been in farms, or did you go and get a farm?
No. So the really short version of the story is that I met an alpaca at the Kentucky State Fair and literally fell in love and said, "That's what I want to do." But just to spice things up a little bit more, I wanted to move to the mountains, and I moved to the mountains of North Carolina to start a farm which I knew nothing about, and raise alpacas, which I knew nothing about. And I was a solo mom of a 2-year-old. So, it was easy. Nothing bad happened.
What an
It went
adventure.
so well.
Because being a single mom of a 2-year-old is so simple.
It's so simple. It's so simple. Yes. So that's what I
I
did.
too was a single mom, so I my heart goes out to you. I understand how difficult that is.
Yes.
But
And he lived. He's 24 now. He's very successful.
He survived the
And I
experience.
survived.
mine survived too. That's good.
Yeah.
That is very cool. So what was it about the alpaca that made you fall in love?
So they're fluffy and they have very soulful eyes. And they have an energy about them that is so different than any other animal. I mean, I've always been a horse lover. I love cows. I love dogs and cats and goats. And, when I would go to the fair, I would love all the other animals. But the alpacas are very distinct and different. So that I started doing.
Maybe we can get Jamie to do an alpaca
Oh, no.
an alpaca interpretive dance today.
Yeah. Get a
If you guys in the hi Evans, if you guys in the chat want to see Jamie do an alpaca, type yes.
come back tomorrow.
We'll get him to do it.
Sorry, I'd love to, but right now we've got Jane here. We've got a lot of stuff to get to.
I think Jane wants to see it.
So moving on.
Oh, we got a yes.
Oh,
yes,
yep.
yes,
See?
please, yes.
Weirdos. So how many alpacas do you now love? How many have you got?
We've got 20 right now. We have 20 alpacas and we have 5 llamas, which are similar breed as alpaca. They're in the same species family.
I don't want to alarm you, but there's some llamas in the alpaca paddock.
The funniest thing.
I'll go alpaca lunch and check it out.
The funniest thing I'll never forget. There was this by our lake place up in Washington State. There was this huge patch of sunflowers, and we used to always stop by these sunflowers and get out. And that right next to the sunflowers was a bunch of llamas. And we were taking photos with the llamas, and one spit and got my dad. And it was one of the funniest things.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that it's one of those things we can't bring up with my dad.
Yeah. So is that true? Do they spit llamas?
They do.
Alpacas?
They actually
Some have more.
Both alpacas and llamas spit. It's actually, in one way, it's a defense mechanism for them. So they have 2 toes that are much like a dog toe, a little bit bigger, like pads on the bottom, with a nail bigger than a dog nail, but they don't have a hoof. So they can't kick something and protect themselves, right? So and they have a really long neck. So their heads are very vulnerable, and spitting is one of the ways they defend themselves. So if we're doing shots or maintenance with them, sometimes they'll turn around and spit at us as we're doing it, but sometimes they do it with each other. So this is my imitation of an alpaca, why they spit. So you've got 2 alpacas here, right? So this one wants to eat, and this one goes hot tooey and spits on him. And then this one can't breathe through his nose. So he has to open his mouth to breathe, and then he can't eat. So this guy then goes and gets the food.
In his mouth, out of the other alpaca's mouth.
No, he gets the food, and the other guy
From the
can't.
feeding
From the
truck.
feeder. Okay.
And they look, so this is what they look like when they spit. They all look like this.
Oh, they're just shocked by the other one's behavior.
So they can't, because so they can't, if they can't breathe through their nose, then they can't eat and breathe through their nose. So they,
Right.
the guy who spits first gets the food.
Whoever spits first gets the food.
Kind of like sounds like my family reunion. So
and the look on their face is just like the look would be on your face if you spit at somebody. It's exactly, which is why it was so funny when your father got spit on by a llama, right? Like it's
hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's so funny.
It's the funniest. I mean, I wouldn't want to get spit on by a llama, but to see somebody else, it's so funny.
No, it's not nice stuff. So
no, because it's a lot. It's a lot more than human spit.
Yeah.
it's not a challenge, Amy. It's not a challenge. So,
I think it is.
So your book, it's your story of that whole journey, that experience.
It is. It is. Yeah. It's memoir, so it's a very sort of personal side of the story, and it
Ah,
started out I was gonna write the story of the farm, how the farm started, because people come for tours and they would ask me, like, "What, how, why did you do this?" Right? And
right.
I would try to answer, and I would say, "Well, that would take a book to answer."
Ah,
So, I started writing that book and very quickly realized that it was a memoir. So it's very personal story. When we moved here, my father was still alive. It was just Will and I. My father was still alive. So it goes through that whole process of being a single mom and starting a farm and all the things that we went through and all the things we went through to get to that point, right?
right.
Because I was single and I was dating somebody and I became pregnant, right? So you know how that's like all that stuff. And so there's a little bit about that, but I was also a breast cancer survivor.
Right.
So that was another level of the story because not everybody agreed that I should carry a child,
Oh,
Oh,
right?
how old were
So
you?
I was 38, 39 at the time. So
Oh,
it was not
wow.
like I was 17, right?
Right.
And I was financially successful, so it wasn't like it was an issue financially, but I didn't get a lot of support. There were supporters, but I didn't get 100% support. So it's a little bit about that story. Like, how do you, when something like that happens, what do you do and how do you handle it? And so it's that story. It's very engaging. And the thing that I love about it is that I'm a woman, right? So I wrote this story. It's very personal. And I expected I'd get a lot of women readers. But the most exciting reader that I have right now is men that read it cover to cover and then go back and tell me every time they cried when they were reading the book, all the parts that made them cry and how it relates to their lives and those kinds of things. So
Oh, that's neat.
it's very much a hero's journey, a heroine's journey of, you know, what do you do when things don't go the way you think they're supposed to go and how do you navigate through it? And how do you live your dream, right? Because alpacas and having an alpaca farm became a dream. And then I created it.
Yeah, and most people, Jane, wouldn't pursue it.
Right.
Most people
Right.
like think about something like that and then they're like, but that's just there's no possibility,
Right.
and what we coach people all the time, go as far as you can. Like, how do you
Right.
know you can't do it until you pick up a phone and make a phone call, ask some
Right.
questions, figure it
Right.
out, right? Um, that's so cool. That's
Right,
just
and
so
I
cool.
was 40 when we started the farm. So I was
wow.
40 as we moved here. I was 50 when I started writing the book, right? So it's a lot of if you have a dream of something that you wanna do, you can do it,
At any
right?
age.
At any age. We're never too and we never run out of time to try to pursue a dream.
That's so cool. And you're sharing that dream. Like you actually have alpaca tours and stuff at your
Mhm.
farm as well. So it's
Yes.
not you're thinking. I think that's great because you're doing something you love, and you're also doing something that say traditionally people doing this thing or that thing wouldn't add in these other elements, and yet you have and made that successful as
Yes.
well.
Right. Right. Yeah, and it's, in some ways we're on a mountaintop, so it's absolutely stunning and gorgeous and beautiful all year round. And it's too much not to share it, right? And that's the way that I feel about it. Like it's too beautiful not to share it with more people. Right? When we like something, just like what you all do, when you like something, you want to share it with people. So we
Mm,
share it with people and it's a really powerful thing right now in the world and in the United States, they say that 2% of people have no relationship, have a relationship with a farm. So 98% of people don't have a relationship with a farm. And yet that's where our food comes from.
Mm.
Right? So
mhm,
we're out there educating people on what it is to have a farm, what it is to raise animals. Now, we are not currently raising any of the animals on our tour for meat, but what is that like? And people they don't understand and they don't have an experience of it. And so in a 45-minute tour, they get a little bit of an experience of that, of what it's like to be out and feed every day and take care of the animals and clean after the animals and all of those things that we do. I mean, we are a working farm. So there's tractors running through and there's things getting done and plants being planted and weeds being pulled and all the things that go on a farm.
And the animals don't take days off.
They don't. They
There's
do.
no days off. And Jane let us in on a little secret beforehand. She said that they're currently breeding alpacas, and she knows that they've done the deed because when she goes into their stall afterwards, they're all smoking cigarettes. That's what she told us.
There's a certain look that they get on their face. It's like, yeah.
Apparently, and this mightn't just be for the alpacas, but when they're finished the task, they're like, and the other one's like, go take the garbage out. Come on. Shouldn't you be rubbing my feet? Come on. It's very, very, I mean, it mightn't just be alpacas that do that.
Actually, true story. We also raise Angora goats, which are a fiber animal. We shear them for their fiber, just like we do the alpacas.
Oh my God, I love those.
So one time, one of the female alpacas slipped into the field where the boys were, and you could tell who had bred because they were like, the look on their face was like, okay, yeah, we know what happened.
The other alpaca's like, when are we getting fed? This fence needs to be fixed. Look at how many people are in this. And another alpaca's like, oh, I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I'm good for today.
Too funny. Anyway,
we had a very little farm up in Washington State, and it was we had miniature cows, which I love cows. Love cows. And then we had goats. Like we had goats that just showed up on our property.
We had 3 alpines that just all of a sudden showed up one day.
And we think one of them, we called her Houdini because she could get out of anything. So we think
she actually climbed up like a fence,
literally just climbed up a fence and then got the other goats out. So she would also release the other goats.
Yeah, go and release the gate from the inside.
And so outside. We're pretty sure that maybe she
she probably did that at the other farm. That's how she got to
or somewhere, right? Or there was a train that ran below our property. So we're thinking maybe that she was on a train and there was some stop and they jumped out in that area.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But here's how I really knew I was living in a farm town. I was at the feed store one day and I'm standing in line, and in the springtime they sold bunnies and they sold little chicks, So I've got this little girl that's about 5 years old in front of me, and the mom, and she's begging the mom to get the bunny that's in the store. And the mom says, "Honey, you have a bunny at home." And the 5-year-old goes, "Yeah, but we can just eat Rex and get a new bunny." So I knew
that's when you know you're in a farming town.
Farm living.
Farm living. I love this. Jill M says, "We never run out of time to pursue a dream." And that's really cool. That reminds me of a couple of things. There's only 3 ways you can fail. If it's a timed event, so for example, a sporting event, there's a set limit of time. Or there's a timed event, or you run, or you die, or
you personally run out of time.
You personally run out of time,
right?
Or you give up. So the other 2 are out of your control. The only thing you have in your control is whether you continue to pursue or don't, and that's you. It's not the circumstances outside or anything else. It's you. And this is a fantastic story, folks. In fact, I even heard that some people have said they've never read a book, but they picked this up and didn't put it down. So, and even some guys is like, I don't read books. Yeah, I just flipped open the cover and then I didn't stop until I closed the cover at the back. It's a very compelling, beautiful story, wonderful story. It's got a lot of little moments that you're going to enjoy the journey as well. You're going to cry, you're going to laugh, and you're going to want to have your own pet alpaca by the end of it.
Just out of curiosity, on your farm, do you have any space where people Airbnb? Could I rent Airbnb and go experience a farm?
We actually do. We've just renovated a 1920s farmhouse that was the original farmhouse to this farm property. And it is a vacation rental. So we do. It's not on this specific piece of land. It's right around the corner. It's not
that would be super cool, though.
Yeah. And it's beautiful. And there's cows down there. So we raise Randall lineback cattle, which are a breed that's part of the Livestock Conservancy. So they're on the critical list for conservation. So we raise those, and they're down at that farm. So
Cute. Have you seen Highland cows? Those are so
I have, and they're adorable.
God, they're adorable.
They're adorable. So we have an alpaca named Mojo, who
Haha.
is one of the stars of the show in the book, and he's still alive. He's 20 years old right now. He's still alive, and every time we saw Highland cows, they were always the sort of caramel colored ones, and we called them Mojo cows, or at least my son did. So they were, to me, they're Mojo cows because they look like Mojo, and they have a lot of hair like an alpaca.
Oh, that's cute.
Sweet.
Right? So I've often wondered if there's not something we could do with the fiber from Highland cows. Like, wouldn't that be cool?
Oh, that would be cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, I would think so. When I was in New Zealand, they had the Angora bunnies there, and you
Yes.
could go watch them get sheared
Yes.
at the farm there. And so I'm assuming Angora goats are
They get
similar.
sheared the same way. Yes. And Angora goats are one of the top fiber producers in the world. So we shear them twice a year, where we shear the alpacas just once a year.
Ah.
Do you give
And the Angora goats are super sweet. Just their personality is super sweet. So we have 7 goat kids right now, and we're getting ready to start goat yoga. So we'll do yoga with them in a smaller area. So they come in.
That's very
Yeah,
cute.
That's cute. Baby goats are
baby
cute.
goat. There's nothing cuter than a baby goat. They are just the cutest
They're
things ever.
so cute. Yeah.
And they're so much like dogs. Like when you
Yeah,
raise
they
them,
really are. Yeah.
they want to sit in your lap like a
Yeah.
dog does. I had a male goat that I didn't understand why you should neuter them. So I did not neuter him. And later we just called him Mr. Stinky Britches, but he really just wanted to like lay on he wanted to be in my lap. He was a cuddler. Oh my God, he stunk so bad.
That's
Yes,
really
they do.
cool. So the book Farm Family.
Yes.
In Australia, we pronounce it different. Move on. So
I think
farm,
for that flub up, you
Blah,
gotta
blah,
do
blah,
the,
blah, blah,
you
blah,
gotta do the alpaca.
bloop, bloop,
Let's see your
bloop.
alpaca.
Hey! It's a family. So farm family. What I love about this, grab the book. It's less than $20, and you're going to go on an adventure. So think about it like dollars per hour. You know, for a very small number, like you're looking at 50 cents per hour just to sit and enjoy an experience, or if you're a fast reader, $1.50 per hour. Anyway, you're going to enjoy a mass experience. And I love this, how Jane says that she traded fear for freedom. That keynote in itself is going to be impactful no matter where you are or what you do. Also, nature is very healing. So if you're in a city environment, just reading this book, your mirror neurons are going to fire as if you're having those experiences, and you're going to release some of that tension of the city life just by reading.
Yes.
So it's going to be healing for you at the same time. So,
also, when you click through on that link right there, underneath her book cover, you can click follow and follow her. So follow her journey and follow in case she decides to write some more books, then you will get notified.
Yeah. I think it's great. I love it. I love the nature. It's awesome.
Well, it's great. It's got some real personal growth lessons in there, and it's got some business lessons in there. I'm seeing a lot of connection to just overcoming perseverance.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
And
it's a lot cheaper than starting a farm.
I'll live vicariously through you, because we did farm living, and
you did it. You know, right? It's so much cheaper.
Well, let's explain this experience. See, we had differing opinions on what it was to live in the country and have a farm. Amy, of course, based hers on her study. I based mine just on, I don't know, that growing up in the country, milking cattle every morning and evening, you know, horseback riding, rounding up cattle, dipping, farming, planting crops, getting chickens, turkeys, you know, just some basic little stuff. Where Amy used, and also studying it for 4 years at school. So my knowledge base, and then Amy used her knowledge base of watching documentaries like Snow White, where you go, oh, and all the animals do as you say. And so we had, as you could see, probably different opinions of farming and the reality of what it was like. Needless to say, we still did the farming. So Jamie left the farming. It was not planning to go back. But Amy would go out in her backyard, just like Snow White, and go, "Who's the turkey?" And the turkeys would go, she goes, "Who's the goat?" And the goats would go, "Nah."
And my dad was like, "How do you do that?" I'm like, I don't know. I just did it one day. I would just open the door one day from my sliding glass door and yelled out to the paddock, "Hey, who's a turkey?" And they all gobbled.
And then like,
I'm going to try that.
Yeah.
You should try it. Who's the alpacas?
Alpaca.
See if they answer.
Yeah.
They might. It's crazy. Like animals see in pictures.
Yeah.
That we have the same midbrain as they do. So we send from our midbrain to their brain a picture.
Yeah.
And I think that's how it worked, but I could be wrong.
Mm-hmm. And then she'd say, "Who's the tired husband in here?"
Who's a couch potato?
So that is cool. I mean, we've often stopped as we've gone along. We got Amazon customer says, "Thank you for sharing your story, Jane. We want to come and stay on the farm." Oh, we got people looking to come and
There
stay.
we go.
Already.
There we go.
Nice. I think if you have not had farm life, that experience it's life changing. It really is.
It is.
Read the book, grab the book, get connected, and find that journey. My cousins lived in the city, and they wouldn't drink milk unless it came out of a milk bottle.
Right.
And we're like, well, it comes out of that cow to get into that bottle. So what we would do is we'd milk it, and we just pour it into the bottle and put the cap back on, and they would drink it. They wouldn't have it otherwise. We're like,
right.
And where the eggs come from chickens, As you're eating it, don't imagine the chicken making it.
Well, our audience is loving you. They said, "Thank you, Jane. Got your book and followed. Great to meet you, Jane. Love your story."
This is awesome. Thank you all so much. This is
great.
They
want to come stay on the farm. So
we're great. And you don't have to come to my farm. Wherever you are, there are farms that are open doing agritourism, and that's what agritourism is inviting people to come to the farm and have an experience of a farm. So sometimes it's a corn maze, sometimes it's a dairy farm that's open, sometimes it's a beekeeper that opens their farm so you can understand about keeping bees, right? It's all sorts of things about farming and all sorts of ways in which people are creatively opening their farms.
That's cool. Yeah, check that out. I never thought of that. Agritourism. Check it out in your local area, folks. Go, or if you're anywhere near Jane, go check out her farm. Go say hello to the alpacas. Give them a little stretch under the chin.
Let's see your alpaca. We can't let her go without that.
Oh,
come on, stretch it out, work it out.
Stretch it out. He's taking the glasses off.
Glasses are rough.
Should I get out of the way? Should I move? I don't know if I should move.
That's right. They chew in a circle 8, a V8. All right. Hopefully he's not going to spit in the camera.
Oh no, he's going to spit at me.
What you eating? Let me eat it.
Too funny. Too funny.
What I need is
someone says, "Can't wait to read your book. Farms are such an important part of the American story." They really are.
They really are.
Like they really are. And I think a lot of us are really disconnected to our food growing up. Like I can just remember being, oh, here we go.
He's got the top knot.
They got the big doe eyes.
Oh, how he's keeping a straight face.
I don't know how he does it.
That was good. Very good.
What scale of 1 to 10? How close to an alpaca was that?
10. 10.
Oh, you got a 10. Good job.
You got a 10, buddy. You're a 10 in my book.
Put me in the stall. I'm ready. I'm ready for the tourism.
You ready to breed?
No, I'm ready for the. Awkward. Ooh, why would you do that? You weirdo.
Not with the alpacas.
Oh, okay. Oh, this has gone horribly wrong, folks. horribly wrong. No, I meant for the tour. As the tourists go by, I can just we're short one alpaca. Jamie, get in.
That would be hilarious. Would that be hilarious?
That would be great. Get someone dressed up in an alpaca costume to see if they notice the difference.
Yeah, right.
Did you actually see that in China? In China, the Chinese zoo got in trouble because they painted a bunch of Pomeranians to look like baby panda bears. And they did look like panda bears. They were super cute. But you could look at them and go, they don't roll the same way that like pandas roll.
Their body language is that of a dog, not a panda.
Yeah, it was super
That is
funny.
too funny.
Cool.
You know, so we walk our llamas in our parades here, like the 4th of July parade, we walk the llamas. And when we first started with this farm, people had no idea what they were. They were like, emu, horse. They had no idea what it was.
That's
What is that animal?
It was really funny. And for a while, we had a dog, a Great Pyrenees, that could pull a wagon. And we had a pig that we would put in the wagon. So we had a dog pulling a pig and llamas, and then we would walk goats with them in the parade. So every year, Banner Elk, 4th of July, it's our gig, you know.
I love it.
That is nice.
I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you happen to go catch her in the parade, please tag me in those photos.
Yes.
I want to see it. So tag me.
Definitely tag us in those photos.
I love it. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. This was so fun. My face is sore from smiling through the whole thing.
We'll
laughing at Jamie.
That's great.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
I'd like to hear more about the farm, the adventures, more of the success you're having with the book, what agritourism aspects are happening, all those adventures that go place. That, folks, you can grab your own adventure right now. Grab that book. Share in the adventure in the comfort of your own bed with a cup of tea. You know, just imagine sitting back at night, it's pouring rain outside, and there you are flipping through this book about the adventures of a lady who fell in love with an alpaca and changed her life and followed a dream and created something magical. So go do that, folks.
Kristen Copeland says Apple Hill Farm was a highlight on our trip to the mountains in Banner Elk, North Carolina. We purchased her book and several other goodies from the gift store. It's a don't miss.
Whoa, awesome.
You got some good reviews here, Jane.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to go
next time.
Road trip. Let me know. Road trip.
North Carolina.
That's above South Carolina. That's my only guess. That's on the East Coast, right?
It's kind of middle.
Is it?
Yes. It's on the we're right above South Carolina, correct? And we're on the coast. But we're in the mountains, so we're on the western side of the state, near Tennessee. So.
Okay. All right. Jamie sees the US map like a tic-tac-toe. So what square in the tic-tac-toe are you in?
It's the right middle.
Right middle.
Right middle. Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
North Carolina is gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
And for all you judgy people out there that think Jamie should know more about America, let me start naming places in Australia and see if you know where they are.
That's right.
Yeah. Goes both ways, kids.
Awesome.
I'm excited to come over.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Can people Google you to find you?
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Awesome.
And or the farm. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Questions and grab her book.
Go and follow the book right now. Click the book, click follow, Google Apple Hill Farm. I mean, Google Jane Lee Rankin. Actually, I knew a Rankin back in Australia. Yeah.
Did you? Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your lineage might come from there. Who
Mr.
knows?
You
Rankin.
never know.
We called him Mr. Rankin.
Mr. Rankin.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you
Jane.
so
We're really
much.
honored you spent it with us. We'll see you next time.
See you next time, Jane. Have a fantastic.
Awesome.
She's awesome.
Oh my God, that was such a great interview.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love it when you're doing an interview with an author and you forget your interview and you're just friends hanging out talking about what else is happening.
Yeah.
And you're like,
yeah, we're doing a show here.
we got a time limit. That's awkward. She's great. Fantastic. Grab that book, folks. I know what it's like to grow up in the country. And I know there's little stories and there's little moments, and there's little circumstances. You're like, this can't be real, yet I'm experiencing this right now. Grab the book and discover that journey that Jane took, following and pursuing a dream. And I really loved that comment that Jim said, let me see if I can scroll back up and see it. We never run, Jill M. We never run out of time to pursue a dream. And here's a book about pursuing a dream. And the great thing is, when you read about someone's adventure and success in pursuing a dream, your brain actually accepts it's more possible for you. And that very act of doing that opens up how you observe your environment, so you will start to see more opportunities connected to your personal dreams. Okay, here we have the U-Green. These are the U-Green fast chargers. This is the one that you've got highlighted right now. This is the next one. Basically, the one you're seeing right now, it has 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A on it, right there. And it's 42% off. Now, the next one, my favorite, as you can tell, because it's out of the box, has 3 USB-Cs and 1 USB-A right there. These are great. Flips over, flips up. This one's 44% off. Go grab it, pop it in your cart. Great for traveling. This powers both my MacBooks and my tablet and charges my Poke Watch at the same time. So definitely a good win-win there. And then we have here this guy. This is the Govee Life. Govee has some really great products. And this is a temperature. It has 3 little light thermostats. So you can put these thermostats anywhere, and you'll be shocked when you find out how long these thermostats last for after charge. 2 years, 48 months. 48 months after you've charged them up, boom. Isn't that awesome? So a couple of years worth of charging, just hang them. They got a little cord on them. You hang them, you can sit them, you can place them. They just hang there, charged up. Going back through Wi-Fi to your controller here, plugged into the wall socket, and you'll be able to do temperature and humidity sensor monitoring indoors, outdoors. Especially if you've got like a greenhouse or something outside, and you're like, oh, wow, that's your chicken coop. They're talking about farms. Sometimes a chicken coop can get super hot and your chickens can die. You want to be popping a fan in there. So this is really great. And you access it all via an app on your phone, the Govee app on your phone. It's also got a 30% off coupon right now. So that is a goodie, a goodie. And then we have these water balloons. These are my favorite. I love these. They're so easy. They're refillable. You throw them, you use them, you refill them, throw them, use them, refill them, throw them, use them. The refill, you just drop them in the bucket and they fill up with water, and they're silicone. They got little magnets around the outside, and they go loop. There they go, all nicely stuck together. And let me share the Soppy Sid. These are reusable water balloons. Reusable. That's right. You get 16 in the bag. They're magnetic. With your bucket of water, you just drop them in. They fill up with water. Click back, and there you go. You've got this balloon that you can throw and use again and again and again and again, not leaving any debris or broken balloons anywhere. Lots of fun. These are reusable. It was solar flares.
No, it was not.
Solar flares. Jamie forgot to unmute.
No.
Thanks, Evan. I was just saying that's what I look like. I'm doing an impersonation there of a llama that's been spat at. Because when you, as Jane was saying, that when the llama spits, it blocks the nostrils of the other llama. So the llama's like, it's trying to breathe through its nose, and then The one that spat can now eat because it's it can eat unaffected. So there's my impression of a llama that's been spat at.
Animals are so funny.
So that's the Soppy said reusable water balloons. They are fantastic. Here's the Lamicol 17% off. Lamicol folding. This is it. So it bends here at 90 degrees, bends here 360 degrees. So you can pretty much angle this anywhere you want. Now, this part here also extends out an extra 1.5 inches. So you can get an extra height in it if you want, or if you don't want. And how do you sit the stuff on? This little bar here pops out. So you can have your tablet, you can have your phone, whatever you want right there. What I love is that I use it this way when I'm on the plane, and I sit that in the pouch of the plane, and then I can just watch my phone nice and easily there without having to have my plane tray down or anything. So very good. This is the Lamicol, nice and sturdy, solid, got nice, it's got the base is weighted, so it doesn't easily flop or flip. It makes it really good in that regard. Then we got these portable door locks. These work so well, so easy to carry if you grab at least 2 of them, because Ace Mining, I didn't pull up the video of them yet. Lucky we have them right here. And our demo, I was going to show you the video of where we're actually traveling, and we put them in the we put them in. You see me using it and putting it in the door. So this is it. You can get them in different number packs. So this is metal. This piece here is metal. It's got a chain attached to it. It's got a metal slider, and this is Schedule 40 PVC, super hard, dense plastic, very, very strong. These pieces here, they fit inside the door lock. So either that shape or this shape. You slip it in, and then this little slider slops into this triangle and slides down. So very basic construct, very solid, strong construct, simple to use. You put this in, you shut the door. So now the door's shut, and say my hand is the door, and you slide this in, you push him down, and he pushes up super hard and tight against the door. And so then the door can't open. So someone cannot open that door. So much safer than the chain or anything else, because there's no movement, no give at all. It is solid and stuck. Really, really good. Great for if you're touring, great if you've got kids at Airbnb or at a dorm or anything like that. It gives you a much stronger sense of security, which means you can sleep more comfortably at night because you're not afraid of what may or may not come into your room, because you know no one can. Even if they've got a key. We've been in a fancy hotel and someone else has walked into our room. Luckily, we had the chain across, but they walked in their room because they'd been given the same room key by mistake.
Still freaked me out.
Definitely freaked Amy out.
Something was happening at that hotel, because it happened to the speaker we were with too. So.
Yeah. I'm like, if you're going to walk into my room, make sure you're carrying a pizza. Here we have. These are the V-Top Mart 4-pack, and they're 46% off, so only $24.99 for a 4-pack. Drawers come all the way out, all the way back in. So you can adjust the drawers. We'll just try and get somewhere where we're not shining on it. So you can adjust the drawers, and they also are stackable, and you can stack them in the other way as well. So very easy to reuse, very easy to see. Great for makeup, great for underneath the sink, great for in all different. Good now. Looking at your picture. Ooh.
She was saying that's what she thought from looking at your picture.
Oh.
Not she's like, oh, I'm looking at your picture.
Maybe. You got your microphone on?
I do.
Oh, down there. Okay. So yeah, these are great. Check out the prices. Get the different sized packs. You can move around. Great for a craft room. I like them because you can see what's in them, so you know what you're looking for straight away. This is the Winner disposable clean facial tissues that are strong and extra large. Here we go. Look at the size. Nice big size. See the waffle. Great for removing makeup. Nice and solid, clean, 100% grade cotton. No chemicals or anything like that. And it's safe for babies, safe for sensitive skin. They're really good. It's the 100% USA pure cotton, naturally safe. No synthetic materials, fibers, chemicals, anything. So, very good. Ooh. Oh, I can't put them. The drawers slid out of the other thing as I was putting them. Then we have the these door reinforcement locks actually reduce, they actually increase the amount of security in your door. It withstands 800 pounds of force. If someone's trying to bust in your door, all of a sudden there's an additional 800 pounds of force that they would need to overcome to get in there. And they're simple to put up. Here we go. Let's have a squiz. This is the awesome door lock. You get 2 of them in the kit. Thanks for sending it to us to compare and share. You also get the installation hardware with the super long screws necessary to make it super secure. It's a great design. This part here slips between your door and your door frame. And then your door cannot open until you pull this little spring-loaded part out and it spins around. The door opens normally. When you want to lock it up and make it secure, you just push this guy across. And there it is. Super, super strong. Very easy to install. So yeah, very easy to install, super easy to put up. Comes with those super long screws. Those super long screws go all the way down into the door frame, and it's solid. Definitely worth that extra security. A great price for that extra security in and around your home. These next guys are 25% off. Here they are. These are that's from Space Aid. They're the 4-pack bed sheet organizer. So you get 4 of them. You can see the color of the sheet down here in this little clear plastic hole. You can put a little tag in here to name it. And it goes together quite easily. Sides Velcro. So either end Velcro's off, just like that. And then there's a zipper here in the middle. So unzip it. There you have your sheets. So you put your sheets in, just fold them up, put them in. Pop these 2 down together. Oops. And very easily. Just zip it up, pop the Velcro over, and then they can sit up like that in your linen press, in your walk-in closet across the top, all lined up, and you know where they are. Super neat, super tidy. Definitely handy to have.
Cool.
There's also a $5 coupon on that one. So definitely grab that $5 coupon and get some bonus discounts off. Now, this would be cool. This next guy is the baby musical mat. I'm just imagining as Jane Lee has these with her her baby goats for yoga. Have one of these out for the kids to play on. Get it?
Oh, that would be cute. Have them. I bet they would enjoy it.
This is a musical mat for kids, toddlers. It's pretty cool because when they step on these, it makes noises. Super cute. It comes with these little cards, and each of the cards have different instruments on them, so your kids can start learning what the different instruments are. It also comes with a little instruction book. Really super easy to use. I'd like to thank them for sending this to me to review. I love this kind of thing. I think music is a great addition for your children. to learn, get them started early on hearing sounds, and they can start matching those sounds and things like that. But what's really fun about this one is you can just turn it on and off. It does not come with batteries, so it takes 3 AA batteries, and you just easily just unscrew that, and you gotta put those in. So it requires adult installation for that. And then once you have this, check it out. It's like, so it's when they step on the different notes, they make the different sounds, and they can start learning already. It's like a little, just like a 10-key do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Awesome. Thank you again.
Do.
A deer, a female deer, Ray, a drop of golden sun, me, a name I call myself, fa, a long, long way to run. So, a needle pulling thread, fa, a look.
No, tea, I drink with jam and bread.
Fa, a note to follow. So,
No.
tea, a drink with jam and bread. That will bring us back to do. Tea is after fa, is after so.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
T is the last one.
All right. If that's in Australia, we do it the different way.
No, you don't.
Yeah, we do.
No,
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, in Australia.
You just can't admit when you're wrong. You just cannot admit when you're wrong.
Here,
And you're just wrong so often. So I know how painful that is for you, that you have to admit that you're wrong. You're not going to spit at me.
Then you're not going to talk. So we both have our options.
The option is to just admit you're right or get spit on. Those are my options.
Stop talking. Okay, so this is the
look out, Amy.
This is the Shinewell massaging band. So power on, hold button in. You can see that's the infrared pattern, and it's vibrating as well. So this guy here, this second button will do vibration. So it has low, medium, high, and also there's the heat button, low, medium, high. You see how it goes brighter? Let's see if you can go low, medium, high, off. Now, this is really good. Velcro fits most people. Just wrap it around, put it on your back. Great if you're driving, sitting. It has a battery pack. So the battery pack enables you to travel around without being plugged in the wall. Just charge it up. You're good to go. So you can also wrap this on your shoulder, your knee, drop it wherever you want. Put it around your stomach or your love handles and give a little bit of extra. Oh, that was a drop.
That was a drop. I dropped my phone.
A little. So you can assist in the fat dispersion from the body by doing something like that. What's the difference between ignorance and apathy?
Good question, Jenny. Evans uses hers on her shoulders.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Shoulders is really good. 50% off right now. 50% off on that Shinewell belt, bringing it down to $49. Yeah, and that's it for any different color. Who cares about the color? Okay, so the difference between ignorance and apathy. Ignorance is unaware you're a problem. Apathy is knowing you're the problem but not caring. Here we have the I don't know and I don't care. Ignorance is I don't know, and I was pretty close.
I don't know and I don't care. Yeah.
What's the difference? I don't know and I don't care. That's good. Like it. This is the Mum Cozy. Mum Cozy has brilliant products for the young parents, the young mum, most definitely, and the rest of the family helping with the kids. So this is the Mum Cozy nursing bra, and it's made from really great material and specifically designed to make you feel comfortable while also making it easy for you to be able to breastfeed. Here we go. Let's have a quick squiz.
This is the Mom Cozy Nursing Bra, and in my opinion, I think all women's clothing should be made with this material. They call it like this buttery material, but oh my god, it's just like feels like you're not wearing anything at all. It is like the most comfortable thing on the planet. So let me show you how it works. But I'd like to thank Mom Cozy for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. So you've got on either side of these straps here, you've got these little clips, and the clip just undoes it, just completely undoes, and I'm kind of backwards here, trying to do this backwards. Here we go, right there. So it clips out, and then you've got this strap below that still hangs, so you have access. Baby has access, and then you just pop that back on, and it just clips right back on, and you've got. So it looks stylish. It feels great, and it is just one of the best inventions I've seen. I wish I had this when my daughter was little. So anyway, pretty cool. Oh, and it's got the 3 adjustable back here. So as you grow and shrink, you have 3 good sizes there to adjust.
I must have clicked it twice. I must have unmuted.
Failing today completely.
Yeah. So these go on your back. These shoulder pieces, they're nice and wide, so it's not a single strap. It blends over your shoulder, and they wrap. One goes one way, and the other wraps over the other way, cuddling the baby in. And then over the top, you have,
which is what we call Jamie most of the time.
This piece here goes around. It's got a little pocket in the front here for you to put stuff, and that goes over the top of those 2 wrap pieces and tucks into these rings, and you just pull it nice and tight, and you're set solid good. So your hands are free as you wander around with the newborn baby. This is really great for a baby. Baby can be the first few months, baby's facing towards you. And then as it gets a little bit older, you have the baby facing away, so he's watching everything, or she's watching everything as you go about your day.
Those carriers are great. I really could have used that when my daughter was little. Everything Mom Cozy has, I'm like, oh, I wish I'd had that when my.
Yeah, I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had that. Oh, I wish I had that. For sure.
For sure.
And this is another great thing from Mom Cozy. This is the stroller carrier organizer. So this just velcros onto your stroller, and you've got all these compartments with everything you need. Have a look.
This is a stroller hanger from Mom Cozy. I'd like to thank them for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. You can see it's got the 2 drink holders here, which is pretty cool. It's got these Velcro guys on the side, so it can just like flip over and hang like that. It also comes with these straps as well and some carabiners. So you've got several different ways that you can attach this. It also has this attachable little piece that just connects there. It's a little pocket in the middle. So you've got like a little zip pocket here where you can add some stuff. And you've also got a little back pocket back here. You can put some things. And again, this little fold just like zips off. So if you want to take this privately on your own, you can. It's got a little snap on the back. So you can snap it onto something or hang it onto your belt, or take it with you if you've got some valuables in there maybe. And so yeah, very cute little stroller hanger. Again, thank you, Mom Cozy.
So there's all the different compartments that come with it. You can easily see, you can pull it off, just use it as a shoulder bag. You can unzip the little purse carry and carry that. You got insulated pockets for cold drinks or hot drinks. You got a slot for the cell phone. It's really good. And not just for your baby carrier, trolleys, pram. You can, if someone is getting on in age and has a walker, this is also handy for them.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I thought it would be pretty good, like on a bunk bed too.
Yeah.
You know, little caddy next to you.
Yeah, you could throw it on a bunk bed. It's got so many compartments in it, though. I think you better you can get just a compartment thing for the bunk bed. Now we have there it is on the carousel. Go ahead and click that little guy right there. We have the Mum Cozy Pregnancy Pillow. They have the Pregnancy Pillow C and the Pregnancy Pillow J. This is the C because it goes all the way around. So this little part here goes behind your back. Your head cuddles up in here, stomach on this piece here that sticks out, and this little piece here, nice and comfy. It goes between your legs, giving your hips some relief. You can get different colors, and the cover just zips off, and then you have an inside. The inside also has a cover zipper, so you can increase or decrease the amount of stuffing that's in it if you wish.
It's pretty nice.
They are very comfy. You don't have to be a pregnant mum to enjoy it. You will enjoy it whether you're pregnant, not pregnant, male, female. It's super fun to cuddle up with in bed, watching TV, doing some work. Very comfy.
Cute.
Next is the from Mum Cozy. We have this muslin pack. You get 4 of them in the pack. They're about 4 foot by 4 foot, and they're made with bamboo rayon and 100% muslin cotton, which makes them, I think it's 70-30, the ratio, or 80-20, something like that. But you get 4 different colors in each pack. So this is from the autumn tone pack. So it has like an olive green, a blue, and a burnt umber red in it. But they're skin friendly, and it's great for whether it's a swaddling blanket, a diaper pad, to sit the baby down on when you change your diapers, or a baby blanket, or a burp cloth, or a nursing cover, just to drape it over there. Oh, here we go. Come on, little one. Whoop-a-doop. You got a nice like nursing cover there. You can have it as a stroller shade cloth, Use it for a whole lot of different purposes, or use it as a tablecloth when you no longer need it for anything else. Look at this. Beautiful. So that is from Mum Cozy. Along with this next guy, this is the Mum Cozy nursing pillow. This helps you when you're nursing the young one, the toddler. And let's just have a quick look at it.
This is a nursing pillow from Mom Cozy, and you can see that it's got these little hooks down here to be able to put this around your waist. And unfortunately, I don't have a baby to demo a baby. However, I'd like to thank Mom Cozy for sending this to me to review. I really do appreciate it. So I'm just clipping this behind me, and I'm pulling the strap tight. So I've got a nice, good, tight, secure set, and I can just set the baby right down here, and it's going to be really super comfortable, and I will be able to, I love this comfort here of this, the security. Man, this would have been so great. My daughter's 35 years old, and I would have loved this. This would have been really, really a nice, easy pillow to be able to rest and not be having to hold the baby up. So really cool. Gives the baby nice, good support. So again, thank you, Mom Cozy.
Can you hear me? I went a little bit slower and didn't double click like I was doing before.
And you're looking this time.
I was looking, lady. So yeah, that's the Mum. You should see your profile when you do that.
That's how they do it.
No, the mouths stay together. Everyone at home, see if you can do that. See if you can chew.
Can you chew in a figure
Can you
eight?
chew in a figure eight?
It's very hard.
They roll it around.
Alpacas chew in a figure eight.
They do. They do.
Something I did not know about alpacas, and I learned it today.
We did with Fantastic Jane in a book right at the top of the carousel there. Have a quick squiz at that. This is, where did I put the
Oh,
pillow?
this is bedsure.
Oh, here it
Did
is.
you put it underneath the
Nope.
hoodie?
That's it.
Oh, I put it away. Sorry.
No. I saw it and I didn't pull it down from there, and I thought I did. So here it is. We have the pillowcase. On the pillowcase, it's got a nice little embroidery on it. On the
This
pillowcase.
is such a great pillowcase. These
They
are
are
great.
so comfy, more
They
so
really
than
are.
anything else about how it looks. Who cares? It's how it works that's important.
Oh, it's currently unavailable.
Oh, they're really good. Click in the Bedsure. Check out their other options.
Yeah, go click into Bedsure. Click into the store. Bedsure, like our whole bed is Bedsure.
Our
like,
bedroom has Bedsure
is
everywhere.
Bedsure everywhere. Like from their pillows to their mattress toppers to their comforters. And oh my God, they have some of the best cooling blankets.
This guy here is cooling blanket.
Oh, chefs stir their pots in a figure eight.
Maybe they're part alpaca.
You ever thought of that, Jenny? You ever
Yeah.
thought of that?
Yeah. See, correlation, causation, same thing. Okay, so here.
Anyway, cooling sheets for the summer are coming up for Bedsure. Oh, this is one of them right here.
This is a cooling blanket, and
It's good.
I don't know if you can see it, but the weave. I don't know if you'll be able to. No, you can't see
It
it.
feels cool to the touch.
But you hold it up to the light. Hold it up, and you see the weave pattern in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, pretty hold- So yeah, it works well. It's breathable and an air chill blanket. It actually, the fibers actually create this situation where, like any form of perspiration, amplifies the evaporation, which creates a cooling effect from that chemical exchange.
It feels cool though.
Super comfy, yeah. And actually, just to hold it, to touch it,
It's cool.
It's colder than the rest of the things, like the other blankets and whatnot, where this is stacked with. It's actually cooler because of the technology that makes it that way. Now,
It delivers an instant 4% cooler sensation, and it's 10 times more breathable and more absorbent than cotton.
Yep.
It ensures that you stay fresh, refreshed, and dry all night.
wow, that is some good stuff right
Great
there.
for us hot sleepers.
Yeah, I'm hot in bed.
You really are.
Hot in bed. So
Yeah, Jenny says, I have that cooling blanket, and it's almost time to pull it back out here in Washington. It is definitely time in Vegas to pull
It
it
is
out.
time here,
It's
here.
hot.
hot.
Hot, hot, hot. It
We
is
have
hot.
then we're also with Bedsure. We have this cooling blanket as well. This is the is this the one, the waffle? It is. It's the waffle.
The waffle one.
The waffle weave.
Oh, this is a good one, too.
You see, there's the
Evan
one.
says she uses hers all year long.
It's a nice one because they
Jamie
come-
probably could do that too.
the waffle pattern is pretty cool because where the little square is on one side, it's super thin on the other side, and vice versa. So it's kind of lifted and lifted, lifted and lifted. And it's, I don't know how they make it sewn up together like that, but it is super, it looks a lot thicker than it is. It feels a lot thicker, but it's super lightweight and breezy at the same time. So not really nice cooling blanket available for you right there with that cooling blanket. Yeah, it's super hot. The other day, once again, we had heat waves. It was like 109, 110 out here in Las Vegas. I forgot that we're in. It's so hot. Like I do a cold shower in the morning, cold shower in the evening. The cold shower in the evening, you can't get a cold. I'm turning it lower and lower, and then turned it off. I'm like, because the water pipes and everything from throughout the day, even though the pipes are in the ground and in the house, the water's still warm. when it comes
Oh,
out.
it's like, yeah, it is like
like-
I can get in it. It's pretty warm.
It's tempered. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think we're getting one of those. Are we gonna get one of those cold tubs?
We're getting some
So
plunge
exciting. Cold plunge tubs.
cold plunge tubs.
Although we have like a bad mosquito problem here this year. They're saying to get any small amount of water is like they can breed this particular breed of mosquitoes that's here in Vegas this year can breed in any small amount of water.
And mosquitoes are going to be in the 90s next week over there with Evans. Well, when you're not used to it being that hot, that's hot. It's in the mid 90s every day here.
It's 100.
Yeah, and the heat wave when it comes every week or so, every 3 or 4 days a week, you go, oh, it's a little bit hot today. It's in the 105, 106. So yeah, you hate hot weather. Yeah, I prefer the cooler weather. Mind you, I don't mind the heat.
I prefer the heat.
I don't mind either. But if we have heat, I want a rainforest to go with it and an ocean.
That would be nice. I would love an ocean.
So next thing with a bed, sure, even more of this stuff. They have these nice lightweight sets. So they have two-tone. This is the pillowcase, so you can have it one way or the other way. And the duvet as well is the same. And it's a nice lightweight filling, so it feels nice and light. So you can have one color tone, and on the reverse is the opposite. So say for example here, pillowcase this tone, the bed this, or you can have them both the same or both different. So that's the bed show. They're 32% off right now, 38% off. Queen, king, twin XL. So the twin XL has one pillowcase. The queen, the king has two pillowcases. So choose as you wish. Then we have the Sherpa. This is also from Bedshore. Now these are wearable blankets.
Oh, these are great.
And the outside is a flannel fleece, super like a toddler's plushy toy or a baby bunny. It's super soft. Inside is a faux Sherpa wool made from alpaca. No, it's a faux Sherpa wool. Yeah, so super comfy. You have big long arms, super comfy. You have pockets to put it in. These are great for when it's cool, cold, windy. Amy lives in them over winter.
I do.
There's a little warm right now for us in summer here in Vegas, yet they've got great discounts on them because it's summer. So these are the Bedshore. Check out the different wearable blankets in Bedshore. And Ekasiga also has a collection of these wearable blankets. It's the same thing. We have the faux Sherpa wool. It's a little bit softer. We have the flannel fleece on the outside, which is like a plushy toy. You have the pockets. The cuff is a little bit shorter as far as it's just rolled over and elastic in the cuff, which I prefer. So this is one of them here. This is the big black guy. This one's Amy. We've got like about 6 of them, and one of them's mine. The other 5 are all Amy's.
I tried to get this big one for you.
A wearable
This
blanket.
one would fit you. You could do this big one. This one would fit you.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, and this one. I got the black one for you.
Yeah. So, and then the next
Since
one.
I had so many.
And then here we have. Now this one's nice and long. This one goes all the way to the floor. Nice. I'm 6 foot, and this goes all the way to the.
It's got
floor.
it's got an alpaca leopard print.
It's got a leopard print on side.
I wonder if this isn't reversible though.
No, it's not reversible because the pockets are only on one side. So you could turn it inside out.
This would be a cute reversible one though.
Yeah. If it was reversible, I think that'd be a bonus.
There's no pocket there.
No, there's no pockets.
You could sew pockets.
You could. So this is it. This is the Ekisiga wearable blanket.
Love it. I think you should do your alpaca again.
I think I've done enough of it. If you make me do it again, we will follow it all the way through to the spitting part.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, they
Yeah.
show it in the listing that you can reverse it.
They show her wearing it backwards.
Reversed. Yeah.
It's like, oh, look, here we go. I'm wearing it backwards. But just for the fun of it, I can't use the pockets if that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pockets are only on one side, folks. So don't get disillusioned.
It
You don't get tricked.
It does show that in the listing.
You can wear it because the faux Sherpa's all on the. You can have the Sherpa on the outside and the flannel inside. It's super comfy, and they're Okio Tech 100. So definitely good in that regard. We got the Han Sleep mattress top up. A mattress pad with memory foam. Now,
and you know what I'm realizing?
What?
Because I did not do a video on this because it was in here.
Right.
I had a whole pile of Bedsure and sleep products, Han Sleep, and mostly Bedsure and Han Sleep products in the corner of our bedroom. And I was like, okay, I'm going to get through all of them. I got through all of the products, and I'm looking at this going, oh, it's one I didn't do.
When the bed was set up that way.
Yeah, that's okay though.
Mm-hmm.
This is a king size, so we could put this on our bed.
This is, we already have one on our bed.
Not a fluffy one like this though.
All right, we'll put it on.
We can give it a try.
Make a video, and then we'll show you videos.
We actually had when we washed those sheets the other day, I had pulled everything off, and I decided to pull everything off the bed. So I pulled off there. I said, oh, I'll wash this mattress topper. So I pulled, and it's just basically like a mattress cover that kind of protects it. Mattress protector, not a topper. So I pulled the mattress top, and we had two mattress protectors on the mattress.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was two of them.
That's funny.
One was a Bedsure one, and one was the one I think that came with the bed. I think it was.
We got one with the bed.
With the bed, yeah.
To protect the mattress, because a super high quality mattress. So
there's actually a third mattress protector on it that came with the mattress, but that one is a full like cover where you unzip the whole thing.
All right.
And that's too much work. So, but we have two other protectors, so no need to wash that cover.
Yeah. And so this one here, where the sewing is 2 inches wide, and then it bubbles up to 3 inches wide in between all the sewing. So it's a nice pad, and those fibers conduct the heat, so you don't overheat in any area. And the side pockets are a mesh with elastic on the bottom, so it pulls down around any size mattress, because it's like 21 inches, 26 inches deep, those side pockets, and they will wrap down around the mattress, and that protects it from slipping or moving at any point in time. To the fact that we actually have another one just like this that we throw on to the air mattress.
Yeah.
So we'll put these on the air mattress when folks stay over, and they have.
It makes it so nice.
Super,
it really upgrades the air mattresses. Not that the air mattress is bad; it's great, but adding a topper to it really upgrades.
If you think an air mattress is nothing but a thin or a thick layer of plastic with air on either side of it, so there's no real padding or comfy stuff. Pop this on, super comfy.
Super good.
21 inches, those side pockets, 21 inches of mesh that then goes elastic around. Keep it in place, doesn't slip, doesn't slide, stays there, doesn't move. It is really, really handy in that regard. The Hans
Sleeper
mattress topper.
Ooh, oofy.
So here we have, I'll get you to hold that for a second, and I'll bring up the.
Gladly.
So this is a hybrid. It does wet and dry, so it mops and vacuums.
It is very cool.
And it sits on this here. Now, this part here is a vacuum exhaust. So as it sucks everything up, it holds it in a little bay, comes back here. As soon as it goes up into here. It clicks in, and then that connects, and it pumps, it sucks everything out of your vacuum cleaner into your charging station, and inside is this bag just fills up. So all you have to do is just lift this up, empty this once a month, and you're good to go. It also has, as it comes into this charging station, it's got a little blade that runs back and forth and cuts all the hair, cat hair, human hair, so your bristles don't get tangled. It cleans that out as it sucks everything up at the same time. And you can program this via an app, the Eufy app, that also programs your lights and everything else in your house. And it will, you can program it for areas that you want to do wet, areas you want to do dry. So you can run the vacuum cleaner over an area to pick up all the dust, and then it'll go back over and do a little mopping. This is because it's a hybrid, it does both. And you can have the one that's just vacuum as well. Another element with it is, with that app, you're able to program specific areas. Say you've got an aquarium, a whole lot of cords on the ground. You're like, I just don't want anything to go over near that aquarium. You program that area, and so it just stays away from that area, which is very, very cool. So this is the Eufy hybrid vacuum cleaner and mop. And it's got up to 60 days of hands-free cleaning. So it suggests you don't have to pop that thing out until 2 months. I do it every month. But remove the hair, the dust, the dirt. There's a $50 coupon on it right now. So that's going to take $50 off. Make sure you're clicking that coupon before you add it to your cart. It is very handy. The fact that it'll detangle that hair just automatically each time is great. You just program it once and you're good to go. And it'll program itself. It'll run around the space once and go, oh, this is where everything is. And then on the map, you can see which areas it's cleaned and which areas it hasn't, whatever it is. And you can just customize it. And you can actually do room selection. So you can have it downstairs, you can have it upstairs, however you so desire. So it's very cool. Very, very cool. You hold this little guy again while I put it back.
Gladly.
And
isn't he cute? It's your little vacuum.
So this is just a ramp that comes with it, but I'll just take that off for a second. Right here is the blade that runs back and forth. So when this guy is in, it right there is where your blade will run back and forth.
So it cuts the hair.
So it cuts the hair from the cleaning bristles.
That's great.
Yeah.
It is so good.
And it also has a little cutting brush just inside. Like, it's just got a little brush, a little cutter. So if you want to personally do it, you can as well. So it there we go. Done. And I believe we've got Tizcare.
Yep.
This is the foot massager. Oh, pardon me. All right. Tizcare Shiatsu foot massager, and it has a remote control. So you notice that remote control matches the push button. Bring it a little closer. See, remote control, remote control. So you actually have push buttons here: on, off, auto, heating, direction, time, and speed. So you can adjust that, or just use the remote while you sit in the chair. And there is 40% off right now, highlighted for you, 40% off. This is the foot massager with heat foot massage, neuropathy, plantar fasciitis, pain relief, leg, calf. And you're like, calf? How am I going to get my calf in it? This guy here, which I used as the handle, actually push the sides in. It rotates. So you can have it down, lay your legs out, put the calves in. I'll let Amy explain how much she loved about it.
I do love it, actually. And one of the things I do like about this is the zippy thing. So you can zip this and you can clean it. So, but what we recommend doing, and it zips all the way out, this whole thing zips all the way out. But what we recommend doing is keeping a little basket with some fresh socks next to it, so that when people put their feet in it, they don't put their bare feet in it. They use the socks. So that's kind of nice. It's really, it's a little gentler than the cloud massager. So sometimes the cloud massager can get really, really hard. This one is a little bit gentler, and it rolls on the bottom of the feet. So any kind of foot massage you get is going to be good. It's going to be healthy, and it's going to be beneficial.
Absolutely. Another thing we do is we pop socks.
Pop socks?
We pop socks on before we use it, so that
Yeah.
way any of your dead skin or anything that's on your feet just go into the sock and wash your socks, and then you only have to zip these off and change these randomly. So you can put this this handle underneath a little, have it up so your feet match nicer, or you can rest your forearms in it. Get a nice good massage in the forearms as well. Yep, typically the scraping, the heating, the vibration, all of those elements happening for the feet helps the overall blood flow of the body, because your feet are the furthest extremity from the heart. So anything like that is going to be beneficial for sure. Evans is not a fan of the cold water.
She's not. Yeah,
No.
I'm not either.
I don't mind the water being cool, but not cold. Yeah. Cold showers are really good for the health. Hey, g'day, Joanna. Just in time to see you smile.
And you missed his alpaca.
I did an alpaca today. The lovely lady, Jane Lee, that was on, she was the author we had on this morning. Fantastic book right back there at the beginning of the carousel. Let me just highlight it again for you. Absolutely brilliant book. Farm Family. She has an amazing story, and this book apparently is a non-stop read. People mentioned that they pick it up and they, oh yeah, I'll just start reading this, and they're like, okay, I'm going to walk out and buy it because I don't want to put it down. It's a great read, great story, great experience for you to share her journey as a 40-year-old single mum of a 2-year-old deciding I'm going to go start an alpaca farm in the hills. And she's part of the agritourism and everything now, where people come, they do 6 shows a day where people go through and see what it's like to have a real farm, and a lot of amazing little stories. Think about Airbnb, so people can have the farming experience. And of course, she told us about alpacas when they're in the stalls for mate. It's mating season right now, so they'll put potential mates in a stall. And she's like, you can tell when they've done what they've had to do, because they're both like, it was pretty funny. So she's got a nice sense of humor. Really great book.
Evan said she can't wait to read it.
Yeah. I'm excited for that experience. I need to do something with my excuse of a life. Grab this book and have a read, because she gave some great positive information about how she's 40 and she also had breast cancer, and she was told not to keep the child. That there's ups and downs in it, and yet still kept going for her dream, her goal. And Jill M said in the chat, I probably can't find it now, but something like, you never run out of time of going for your dream, pursuing your dreams. And we talked about there's only 3 ways in which you failed. One is it's a timed event. So like a sporting match, there's a specific time. You either win or lose or draw. And the next is your time event. Either you die, and so therefore you've failed to achieve that agenda before you died. The third way you fail is giving up. You give up. That's it. So if you don't give up and you don't run out of time, you will achieve your goals. So great book, great story. Joanna's like, she had cancer, daughter special, wanted me to abort.
Sounds like your twin. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, well, grab the book, let us know. Glad you're here with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she had a son too, 2-year-old. And she goes, he survived the adventure because he's 24 now and living a great life. So yeah. So yeah, very good, very good. Awesome book. Plus, alpacas are super cute, and she's got Angora goats, doing goats for a baby yoga. Yeah, baby yoga, baby goat yoga.
Goat yoga.
Goat yoga. I knew it was something like that. It is really good. So yeah, that's the book. We had alpacas that looked like this just around. She's got a couple of llamas, about 5 llamas, and about 20 alpacas. She's got Angora goats and a bunch of other stuff in there. It'll be fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Really, really cool. Oh yeah, guys, we've greatly appreciate you dropping by, hanging out with us. Whether a short time or a long time. You like the fainting goats? They are hilarious.
They are so funny. They are so funny. Fainting goats are really cute too. I'm in a little game that's like a harvest game thingy, and it's got goats in it, and when you touch them, they faint.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're on an app game that if you
Yeah.
touch the goats on your app game, they faint? That's hilarious. Well, it's certainly fantastic, folks, that you came here. You spent some time with us. We greatly appreciate that. We appreciate the fact that you took out of your time to come and hang out with us.
Absolutely.
We do like bringing you those authors and different people's minds and concepts and ideas. When you read a book, it's like you're holding the hand of the author as they take you down on a journey that they experienced, and you get to experience it through the book.
Yeah, and she was really fun. She had a great, fun personality.
Yeah.
And yeah, have a great week. See you next week, Evans. Absolutely. Guys, it is a tough world out there. Everybody's either going through a crisis, been through a crisis, or they're in the middle of one.
Yeah.
And there's something very simple you could do. What should they remember, Jamie?
Remember, folks, that the very act of smiling changes your chemistry and changes their chemistry, improves your health, improves their health, improves your day, improves their day. So as you're out and about, remember, smile at a stranger, and if you're adventurous, give them a little wink.
Tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life. So come on, just tag along with Amy and Jamie while we meet the authors. Right here on Amazon Live. Ask questions to win a prize from your favorite author's life.